Hi everybody and welcome to GG ahead of a massive weekend of racing in America. It is of course the Kentucky Derby back in its proper spot the first Saturday in May. They've got 14 races in Louisville on Saturday night, and I'm going to start with the big one, of course, the Kentucky Derby, which is open considering there's a horse in there who is 5 from 5. That is Essential Quality, and there's no doubt that he is Godolphin's best chance of landing the run for the Roses. They've tried so many times before. The best they've managed is a 4th with Frosted back in 2015. Only 2 horses have won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile and gone on to win this race, so I suppose that's a slight chink in the armour for Essential Quality, but he is quite an adaptable horse. He's 2 from 2 this year. He kind of scrapped home last time in the Bluegrass, and that race has not been the best try. You've got to go back to 1991 for the last horse to win that and this in the same year. So there are a few reasons to take on Essential Quality, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to take him on with the horse who's drawn just to his outside in 15, and that is Rock Your World. He's trained in California by John Sadler. He comes in here having won emphatically last time the Santa Anita Derby, beating the hot favourite on the day, who was Bob Baffert's Medina Spirit. The reason I like him is that he earned a 3-figure Bayer speed figure of 100 for that. He's the only horse in the race with that 3-figure Bayer speed figure. He comes in with momentum. He was impressive last time. There's an awful lot to like about him. There's 3 horses in the race who are unbeaten. The other one is Helium, and I think he's worth a close look. He's around about 50 to 1, and I think that's because his most recent victory came 2 months ago. But this has been the plan. Trainer Mark Cassey stated that he wanted to train up to the Kentucky Derby, but that's something that isn't that fashionable over in the States. But there will be, you'd think, quite a lot of pace on. Could just suit his closing styles. He's another one to perhaps throw in at a bit of a longer price. Such a good card right the way through, and the race which precedes the Kentucky Derby is the Turf Classic. And although the favourite in there, Colonel Liam, is a worthy one, he comes here having won the Pegasus Turf. He's on a little bit of a win streak. I'm going to take him on with Ivar, the winner of the Shadwell Mile. That was last year. We haven't seen him since the Breeders' Cup, when he was 4th behind Order of Australia in the mile, but he's got a reasonable record fresh. He's also won at Churchill Downs. I quite like him against Colonel Liam in that one. I mentioned Bob Baffert earlier on, and he should surely win with Gamine. She's one of the best horses on the card. She goes in the Grade 2 Derby City Distaff. She was found out over this track in the Kentucky Oaks back in September, but that was over 9 furlongs. 7 furlongs, much more her bag. She's the best horse in that. It will be a big shock if she is beaten. And I also quite like another of Baffert's, which is Defunded, who goes in the Grade 1 Pat Dane Mile, which is for the 3-year-olds. Jackie's Warrior and also one of the Godolphin horses, Prevalence, are possibly the ones to beat, but Defunded also comes through that Santa Anita Derby, and he found that far too tough. But I think this race might just suit him, and he's of some interest there at a slightly bigger price in that Pat Day Mile. We also have the Churchill Downs Stakes, and the one I like here is the favourite. That's Flagstaff. It looks like he's got the Breeders' Cup winner, Whitmore, to beat the Breeders' Cup Sprint winner, but Flagstaff has been really consistent. He won a Grade 3 last time, and I think he's certainly got the scope to take this as well. One more for you, and that is Stormy, who's a real favourite of mine. She's just a super filly. She's a multiple Grade 1 winner. Her career did go through a little bit of a quiet patch, but she warmed up for her run in the Grade 2 Churchill Downs Turf Mile with a win at Grade 3 company last time in the Honey Fox. Stormy is just a fantastic mare. I think this is the perfect spot for her. In fact, she was 2nd in this race in 2019, so she looks at the pick there. It's a great card right the way through. Well worth staying up until midnight to watch it. Good luck.